Welcome to Let's Play Forza Motorsport 2 Part 75. And guess what? It's car purchase time. Because it's always car purchase time. This time we are going to get the Ferrari F430. And I'm going to get this red for no reason. Other than because, so. Buy this car, buying this car. Because we're doing a spec race with this car, goddammit. So, do the factory spec series and the Ferrari F430 challenge. And of course, allow upgrades must be no. So, Rossi Miller Evans, blah blah blah. European crowd for this. So we're gonna go to Sebring, Silverstone, ooh, the Nordschleife, interesting. Mugello and Road Atlanta. So our second race around the Nordschleife in this segment. Sweet. Let's go to Sebring. Alright, here we go. Starting P1 because I'm fucking awesome. And also level 50. But mostly I'm fucking awesome. Because yeah. Now which shade of red did Rossi pick? Trying to tell if it's, yeah, it's a different shade than mine. Mine's more glossy. I have the sexier red, because it's got a gloss finish. I don't know. Still struggling with Pocono, are you, Junior? At this point, you might as well just fucking try to get a semi-decent finish and just move the fuck on with your life. Like, seriously. No, hello, Moore. What the fuck happened to Rossi? He's not in the top 4. Oh, God. Yeah, okay, boys. You may give the firsters in time in the naughty corner. Hello, Kaza. Well, I guess I'm gonna duel with Rossi, just for 4th place and not the lead. Oops. Even if it's a meme. Okay, boys, even if it's a meme, by the way. Just saying. So, off to a very bad start here. And now it's getting worse. Please, car. What's with these Ferraris and just massive amounts of understeer? Seems to be the only thing I get from these things anymore. Just like, Excuse me, Rossi. Oh, big slide, big slide, okay. Hello, Rossi. Excuse me again. Alright. Well, I got some ground makeup on the lead trio here. And I'm not doing a good job at all driving this thing. Like, at all. My nose is itchy, which means I'm gonna sneeze eventually. It's not going so. Oh! Rossi just got fucking dicked from behind, alright. Spears just bullied the shit out of him. Wow. Alright. Forza made the drive tires worse with a new update. Oops. Whoopsie, turn 10. Wait, Chase Elliott beat Danica in the fan vote? That's fucking awesome. Hooray, people notice talent instead of boobs. Oh, fuck. I'm starting to get the hang of this car a little bit. It's just a little bit. Okay, this is much tidier line through the turn 17 there. Even got around Muller somehow. I like how Schmidt is fucking leading this race. One of the lower tier AIs. Nah, Danica's still in because top 2 got voted. Oh. Wait, how did hashtag DeBurrito fail? Thought we had a thing going here with DeBenedetto. God damn it, Reddit, you had failed. Damn you, Reddit! Please do not ram into the back of me more, thank you. Always got to worry about that heading into turn 4. Shame there's no Michigami here to ruin the race. I'm fucking glad there isn't. Oh, balls, okay. I like how they tap the brake there. Not sure why, they just kind of do. Ooh, sliding. Okay, now we slipstream off of Evans and subsequently Schmidt. Pretty sure I'm not using that word correctly. It's one of those words where I kind of maybe know how to use it in context, but I don't know the actual meaning of the word. Can we get Schmidt into turn 1? Got the momentum. Oh, I outbroke myself. And over under for Schmidt. Yep, okay. Just gonna follow him through turns 2 and 3 here. Seven laps ahead in the Fuji 1000K. Holy shit, K-boys. Minolta too strong. What was the word? The word was subsequently. Excuse me, Schmidt. I would like to lead this race. Excuse me, Schmidt. I would like to lead this race. Popcorn wheel, but I'm not using my wheel. I'm using the peasant controller. I don't know. What was the context? I said fucking slipstreaming Evans and subsequently Schmidt because he was right in front of Evans and giving Evans a tow. I don't know. And then I wait for Q to say like, yeah, no, that's not right. It's like something was popping. I mean, you might hear like the tapping of the analog stick against the controller as I go, you know, full steering. Or not, yeah. Oh, that was correct. Oh, okay. Yay! I know how to use Word. So what was the fucking description for this series? It was like the curvaceous or something F430, something like that. Oh, I tried to not rip cone. I should have just ripped the cone and sacrificed the cone instead of sacrifice some aero and also Schmidt's momentum. So you could have got a nice second place if I had not done that. Now he's in third. Go me! I am awesome. Any preference to what Toyota wins tonight? I don't know. I would like to see Truex win. I want to see Truex on the cover of the NASCAR Heat. Hey, Cisa. Hey, Celine. Hey, Garber. Thing is, I want Truex to win, but the most likely winner is going to be Kyle Busch, because fucking Kyle Busch, he is the guy right now. Nope, not redoing races, doing a fucking factory spec series for the Ferrari F430. Hey man, I'm just being realist here. It's like, Kyle Busch is the most likely to win, regardless of how much we don't want to see him on the cover. Yeah, Kyle Busch has been the guy since he recovered from his injury. It's like, holy fuck. Has Kenseth been on a game cover? I don't know. I don't think so. I'm trying to think of all the people that's been on, like, the EA NASCAR covers. Oh, it was on a different region of NASCAR 07 he was on? Oh, well then. I did hear about NASCAR Heat, and I'm fucking excited, because Monster Games is back, bro. Also, Rossi fell to 7th, holy shit. Goddamn. Alright. Well, there's race 1 down. Started off pretty bad, but recovered into a nice win. So, with that, let's move on to the second race. Alright, here we go. Time for second race at Silverstone Grand Prix. Oh boy. Yeah, the ultimate question. Will NASCAR Heat Evolution have Dick Blaha? It's not NASCAR Heat without Dick Blaha. Oh, hello Rossi, how you doing? Hello Rossi, how you doing? It's a little Aji-Baji there for the lead. Hey Budgerd. What is this Gyazo? I can't fucking click on it. I just started a race. Your timing sucks, Keyboards. Nice clipping, yeah. Oh, hey, Gabe. Well, I took that fucking glacial. I have not played Doom 4 yet. I'm kind of waiting until I play the other Dooms first. But it looks like, and I've heard it's an excellent game. And Doom fans approve of it. You sat inside an Aventador in a Huracan today? Holy shit, Gabe. What, were you at a car show? Or something? What is the image? I want to know. Yeah, Jess. Oh, is it the, 07? Oh, it's the 07 Kenseth cover. Okay. Oh, I went too fast. Okay, we're good. I have somehow saved it and recovered. Oh, you went to a Lambo dealership, Gabe, I see. Meanwhile, we got 3 wide here for second. Between Miller, Rossi, and Evans. Alright, since I'm out in the lead, I should have little to no issues holding these guys off, keeping them behind me, pending any mistakes. So you know what that means, bring on the spaghetti. So right now I'm just kind of, like, subconsciously driving. It's a rare car today, GT2 RS. Ooh, interesting. Oh, fuck, okay. That was almost disastrous. But we're good, everything's fine. I like how Miller's been better than Rossi in a lot of these races. Hey, Cubbies. By better than, I mean finishing in front of. Whether it be through shenanigans or just Miller, you know, being in the right place at the right time. The only current gen console I have is the Wii U. Gerber. I don't have the PS4 or Xbox One yet. I'll get them eventually, goddammit. Incorrect, Cubbies. I do not have an X-Bone. Otherwise, you'd be hearing about my wonderful adventures with Forza 6. And you've not heard a single adventure from me, have you? I like how it was just the fucking line of F430s back there. Just a few links behind me. When did Wii U happen? About a month-ish ago. To play Doom 4. If I'm playing Doom 4, I'm gonna get it on the PC. Because lame master race. But yeah, I'm getting it on Steam whenever I do eventually get Doom 4. Three down, 3 to go at the Stoneversill. Like I just stay like a second in front of everybody constantly. It's great. Oh fuck, no, bad. I see Muller's getting close. Very, very close. Oh, now we have a We have Rossi going after second. And getting it. Nice. That was a very well executed move by Rossi. Holy shit. Thoughts on Battlefield 1. Looks like it's going to be an interesting game. At the same time, looks like it's going to be just yet another Battlefield game, just set in World War I. Which, you know, if you like the Battlefield series, that's not a bad thing at all. I'm personally not interested in it. The only Battlefield I ever played was Bad Company 2, and that's because I got peer pressured into buying it by fucking Andy. And I did not play it much, and what little I did play of it, I sucked a giant dick at. Because I'm used to, you know, the smaller maps and more fast-paced gameplay of Call of Duty. When suddenly, like how Rossi takes second, suddenly I have a larger lead. Coincidence? Or Rossi suck? Let me guess, Q, you're gonna do a 5-minute drive type thing with Drive Club. Calling it. Just by the way you brought that up. Just calling it right now. God, nowadays future bullshit. I mean, hey. I like future settings, you know. Yes and no. Oh boy. You're gonna do an Eben Hot Lap challenge with the clubber. The clubber cars. Or something. Oh, this is not good. Okay. Scrubbed off enough speed to set up the rest of the S's. We're good. We're gonna do a 0.2 point. So what are you gonna do? You're gonna do a fucking rally type thing? Drive Club Rally! So wow, way to rip off my completely original idea, Q. Oh my god, I'm going to sue you. Anyways. This lap is not going well. Okay, Ludo. Ludo just pops in and be like, hey, Medal of Honor's dead. Weird. There's still a big fucking pile behind me. Made a WEC game like GTR 2 for current gen, would I get it? Hell yeah. Actually, Polyphony is, wait, no, that's GT Sport, never mind, shut up, me. Who the fuck is, I swore there was another company making some kind of, like, endurance style game, unless that was GT Sport. I don't fucking know anymore. I really don't know. Actually, I didn't even know about Fail Race's stuff when I started the 5-Minute Drive Series Q, so no, I'm not ripping him off. Ha! So hey, I won the race. Cool. Yay! Welp. Fuck. Oh well. Let's try this again. Nordschleife, 2 laps, Ferraris. Let's not fuck up this time. Go flying off track. Ooh, Rossi got a better launch this time. Oh, okay. Never mind, he slammed on the brakes. Slammed on the brakes and held up everybody except Muller. Oh, and then, okay. Muller has a moment of pussy. A pussy moment. Oh, dude, you're gonna have beat-ups test drive? Fuck yeah. I want beat-ups. I was hoping to go with Fran to beat-ups tonight, but he had to work late. So, that shit all over that. Oh god, okay, we're good. Everything's fine. Beat-ups is bae. So good. I know a lot of people shit on it, but damn it's good. It may not be the best, but damn it's good. Okay. Doing good here so far. Got a huge advantage now. Since I'm not a bitch and slam on the... I'm not a bitch, and therefore I don't slam on the brakes through that fucking hump thing, jump, fuck. Hump, jump, blump. Never had Buffalo Wild Wings Q. Are you even a person? Wow. Alright, here's where I fucked up last time on lap 1. This time I actually took this at proper speed. Good. Hooray, my car is much less dead at this point in the race. Oh god, okay. Random slide, don't mind me. Big lead, don't mind me. Oh no. We're keeping this Ferrari under control. I'm like way overdue to get me some sweet Delicos wild wings. It's been way too long. It's been such a long time. That's as far as I'm going with that. Hey, I have a 5-second lead. Wow. I am shock. Master. I am the shock master. Okay, we're good. Stay on the road. Yoink. It didn't quite hit that apex, but hey, it's whatever. Oh, this is not good. The spaghetti is real. I am, like, barely holding on to it. I'm really glad I chose this red. It looks really damn good. Oh, fuck. Okay, we're good. I don't even know how I managed to do that. By that I mean drive the car into the grass like that. Just rhino things. Oh god, okay. I just freak out at the slightest bit of oversteer. Because the walls are right there. So it's just like, I don't wanna. Holy shit, upshifting to 6 was not a very good idea. Even with no damage, it's still not a good idea. A twisty part like that. Yeah. See if Schmidt has finagled his way into the top 4 again, somehow. Pretty sure he's one of the lower drivers. I haven't really seen much of him in this LP, so you know. Carousel! I like how it's super easy to not fuck up Carousel in this game compared to others. Can have brats soon. I'm honestly not a big fan of brats, I don't know why. Just as an odd taste to me. Guess I'm not a real American. America! I like how this track still has the finishing areas for the like segmented tracks here. Are they even in this game? I don't even know, because there's no like point-to-point races in this game, so I don't know if there's like track still has the segmented thing, or the point-to-point segments. Subaru brats. Not that kind of brat. Oh, are we gonna make this? Yes, we are. Okay. Didn't care for it either, Q. Hooray, I'm not the only one. Meanwhile, I'm half a kilometer ahead of Muller. Hooray. Oh, jeez. And mini carousel. That's a huge bump entering the turn. Kinda have to hit that just right to actually get a good apex. For someone like me, that's really hard to do. I am too strong. Too fast, too strong. Too fast, too furious. Too fast for y'all. Where's my tire wear at? Only 20%, okay. Works for me. And 11-second lead at the line. Nice. Alright, well, not going to take any risks on this lap, that's for sure. Don't want to ruin the race. Just have a nice, clean and cool lap and we'll be good here. Oh, jeez. Not going to take any risks, meanwhile. It's the inner hot lapper in me, I swear. It's like, gotta go fast! Even if I'm 10 miles ahead of everybody. Just can't see like in the US. Grease, yeah, lots of grease. Grease and good. Fuck. Oh, of course I would get stuck against the fucking wall. I can't just fucking, you know, go and recover. I have to reverse and then recover. It's never that easy. Just gonna block Miller here. So about that, not taking risks, having a nice clean lap. I remembered who I was for a moment, and now, my car is a little sad. Oh, pff. Rossi bumping Muller out of the way, alright. I like how Rossi ended up getting the worst of that, because Schmidt got around him. Not exactly sure what happened in that exchange, because, you know, I couldn't see, but yeah. Oh no, okay. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting finish. No more smooth sailing. Gonna have to actually try. This is bullshit. How dare I have to try to win? It's bullshit, I say. Fuck my asshole. Okay, I recovered. Never mind. Don't fuck my asshole yet. When suddenly Schmidt is now in second. Okay. Holy shit. Holy Schmidt! I hate puns. But I simultaneously love puns as well, because they're so cringeworthy in a funny way. Yeah, food isn't American enough unless it has like a fucking pool of grease on it. Yeah, deep fry everything, including Twinkies. Hey, Chris. That was a Schmitty joke. Schmitty, Werben, Jaegerman, Jensen. Anyways. Whoa. Okay, pulled out a little of a gap. Oh no, please do not. Stay on the thing. Okay. Yeah, this lap is dead. 16-second penalty. Honestly, I need to build as big of a lead as I can because of this straightaway. I'm going to have no momentum down it this time. Although the front of my car doesn't have any aero damage. I gotta have some left front brake damage, it looks like. And I've already forgotten the point of impact, so, you know. Like the area of impact, I should say. Oh, I just realized that, Q. Fucking 817 flat. That's beautiful. On the nose. Exactly 8 minutes, 17 seconds. Okay, 3 seconds up on Schmidt. Okay, have fun, Recordador. How can I drive and titch? I can't. As proven by my car's current condition. Fuck, okay. That was almost terrible. The most important thing about game car and titch is to not look while turning or in any kind of twisty section, as I'm currently doing. Because I'm smart. Plus, in most cases, I can just kind of glance over at the chat while still having, like, peripheral vision over the game. So I can still almost see what I'm doing. And looks like I'm going to be good for this last run. Okay. Well, that took a couple tries, but we got her. Oh no, I didn't get the fastest lap. Whatever will I do? Oh, Rossi finished 4th. What a bitch. Anyways. I did have brake damage, okay. And almost got this thing maxed out after 3 races. Nice. Okay. Alright, so. Time for Mugello. Hopefully I don't have to worry about as much about spaghetti here. Then again, the curbs, man. The curbs, man. No, anyway, 6 laps around Mugello. Oh god, hello, how you guys doing? I just got clobbered by both Rossi and Muller. Well then. That was cool. Burrito was 3rd in fan vote. Damn it, Reddit, you failed. Barely failed. Isn't this the same, like, life support PS2 Junior? Honestly, I'm not surprised if the game, crashed. Or if the console crashed. The laser. Laser! You know, this is an interesting top 4 we have here. Rossi, Esposito. Well, okay. Miller got around Johansson, or at least is drag racing with him. What the fuck is Rossi doing? I love how they go just all the way to the fucking left. Oh, now Esposito is in second. Okie dokie. Fucking underdogs, man. First Schmidt, now Esposito. Although Esposito isn't as much of an underdog, but still. Oh no, okay, we're good. A little late on the throttle. Whoopsie. God, it's a tough chicane. I like how I have no visible damage from those shunts. Oh, we're going wide, okie dokie. It's just a thing that was happening. Esposito's riding my ass. And now he isn't. There's the sneeze, alright. That was a long time coming. Like, holy fuck. And my nose is still super itchy. This is wonderful. I love memes. Not sure what memes have to do with my nose being itchy, but you know. It's just gonna be another one of those races where they're just gonna chill a few lengths behind me. You know, I'll pull away in some sections, they'll get closer in some sections. Overall, as long as I don't make any major mistakes, we'll be fine. Meme knows problems. Halfway in Magello, oh my god. I like how Esposito is still holding off Rossi and Miller. So I like how we have like me and then 3-car breakaway and then the second half of the field all wadded together. Just in a wad. Oh yeah, the fucking fail race silly car NASCAR build. That was actually pretty entertaining. And surprising. Because, spoiler. As in, I'm not telling what happened. I don't want to spoil the video for you, K-Boys. Who win the All-Star? My realistic choice is Kyle Busch. Who I want to win, Martin Truex. That's who I want to win. Either Truex or a surprise win from Larson. Oh, you already saw the NASCAR beat me run. Yeah. That thing was really fucking grippy in the rain. Like, how the fuck? No, you just didn't see the speed test. I see. Yeah, it was ridiculous how well that thing gripped around the fucking track in the wet like that. On racing slicks, no less. Before Chase wins, yeah. Alright, I have a new itch problem on my face. This time it's my eyebrows. I'm not human. What exactly the fuck am I? Just shave my eyebrows off, clearly. Shave my entire fucking head. Gotta look like my idol, Devin Townsend. Anyways. Okay, one more lap. Might look like a legit potato. Okay, well, yeah, actually, yeah. I mean, that's why I have all this hair on my face, is to hide the disgustingness. So, you know. I got a song stuck in my head, help. That was a very necessary downshift, yes, completely, Song, mate. Fucking... It's, Storm Station 16-bit from Sonic After the Sequel soundtrack. Yes, that song. Like, that song of all songs is stuck in my head. It's a fucking random-ass thing from a video game soundtrack. How you doing, grass? I almost touched. Okay, well, this was a relatively, calm race. Other than those random shenanigans. Wow, how specific, yeah, I know. It's weird. Anyways, there we go. Second group finishing like 4 seconds behind everyone else. Nice. Oh boy, more body damage to pay for. Oh, hey, I maxed out car level, cool. I've done that to 2 Ferraris now. Whoa! Oh boy, hey, I just realized we're not going to the Typhoon Lagoon in this series. That's like a new thing. It's been a while since we've had a fucking race series that didn't have Laguna Seca stop. Instead, we're finishing this bitch at Road Atlanta, which means I'm probably going to win by a lot, because Road Atlanta. AI sucks around here, because Road Atlanta. Love doing chores, don't we all? I don't know. Honestly, a little surprised how close Rossi is. Figured I would have pulled out like a 3-second lead in that first section. No. Road Atlanta is my jam. I fucking love this track. Out qualifying was cancelled. RIP. Oh, let's pay attention to where we're going. That'd be a good idea. And gonna break it 200 feet. And barely make it, okay. That works. What's Twitch Turbo do? You get more emotes. And get to choose your own, like... Yeah, ad-free. And you get to change your, like, chat name color. I think, isn't it like a hex thing, or it's just you have more colors available? Yeah, fancy name colors, like black. Which I'm actually surprised is, seeable on dark better titch. Haha, anyways. Wow, Q wants a black name. What a fucking shock. Ha ha, black joke, racism. I'm the epitome of hilarity. New Jersey, Brown. Call faggot. No. Oh, shit. I forgot to turn. I'm smart. It's okay. I'll make up the time I lost, draw her. Well, some of it at least. Oh, I see. Okay, I know what you said then, Q. I can say it because I'm black. Is that it, Q? Yeah, Q. Yeah, Q said tranny. Clearly. Like how tranny is a fucking like global banned word. Like, okay, titch, seriously. Like, I can understand faggot and nigger, but tranny? Come on. Actually, I can't really understand faggot, now that I think about it. It's such a common insult. common low intelligence insult, just like me. 1-0. Ugh, still have the fucking song in my head. Trainee. You fucking trainee. Tweet, tweet. Yes, trains go tweet, tweet. Oh god, no, Andy, you're too wide. My eyes. Stop it. Go back to being black. Oh, shit. You can't not make it sound racist. And that's what makes it hilarious. No, no. I have a terrible sense of humor. I'm an offensive piece of shit. I wonder why I'll never become popular. Hi. My name's Timmy. Just my friend Timmy. Undertale memes are not dead. They will never die. Until Toby Fox's next game, which won't be Undertale 2, and therefore cause a massive uproar. I'm fucking calling it right now. It's like, oh hey, Toby Fox would be like, oh hey, I want to make a fucking, you know, another original game. And it's like, oh fucking retard faggot, why don't you make Undertale 2, you stupid faggot bitch faggot. Fuck you. I hope you die forever. Etc, etc. You know, I'll have a 4-second lead. That's kind of happened. Just Road Atlanta things. How many times did I say faggot in that statement? Like 5? Something like that. It was a very large faggot to every other word in that statement ratio. Yes, die forever. As opposed to temporarily dying. NASCAR Thundertail. Fuck off, K-Boys. Damn it. I hate you. JK. Less than 3. Yep, still doing that F430 things. I only have 4 laps left in it, or no, 3 laps left in it. I can math. I swear, I graduated kindergarten. Eventually. Cheesy smile. Yeah, just superimpose an image of like Leafy or something for no goddamn reason. It's like, hey, this is how much cancer I am. I don't know. My mind is on... No. My mind is delete right now. Help. Help me. Work has exhausted me to the point where I'm already, like, nonsensical. And I've been streaming for an hour. So damn, these series are getting a little long. I mean, we are in the, you know, getting towards the end of the career, so yeah. Still, it's like, damn, these are some long races. It's like, not only the races are getting longer, it's also the number of races are getting higher. I mean, going from 3 to 5, it's not like, you know, that much of an increase, but still. Yes, work killed me forever. Tomorrow's gonna blow giant assholes because inventory. I hate inventory. It requires counting, and I can't count. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. Etc. Schniff. You know, I'm just kind of, you know, driving along here. My Ferrari. My very dirty Ferrari. I like how it doesn't even look like it's, like, dirty. It just looks like the paint has just kind of faded. It's just kind of leaving. No paint. Either that or I need new eyes. I need special eyes. I specialize in special eyes. Okay. Like, I thought of that pun as soon as I said special eyes, and I had to fucking get it out of my brain hole before it ate me up inside. And then wake me up inside. This is my train of thought, people. I'm so sorry you have to deal with this on a constant, like, an almost daily basis. Like, fuck, man. Ooh, get in the race with new fast lap. Ooh. Ooh, piece of candy. Anyways. Oh no, I'm in the red. Gotta go fast. The rhino-isms and beep beeps. Okay. Still got the lap. 26.4, heck yeah. Suck it, Rossi. I'm 2 seconds faster than you, almost. And a 1x10. Cool. Hey, no repair bills, yay. Because, you know, you need to show those XP bars now. Because level caps. But there we go. That was the F430 challenge. And we has wind. And for it, we get the race version of the Ferrari F430. A prize car that makes sense! Whoa! I actually really like this. Oh, hey, it's Forza sponsored. I didn't know that. Would you look at that? It has LP on it. I know the L is part of Italy, but still, LP. Boost Mobile. Look at all the decals. No, okay, we're done. Okay, well, there we go. That's done. So, we move on to our last level 40 event that is an endurance race in the next segment. So, with that, stay tuned for more Forza 2. This one's going to be a doozy.